Hey guys, Happy New Year. I am back with my first video of 2023 and I am so excited. This video is not what I typically do on my channel because you guys know I am more into vlogging and lifestyle videos. This is still a lifestyle video, it's just a little bit of a different style. But I am doing my get ready with me with 2023. So we are just going to be cleaning, organizing, and getting ready and prepared to get my life in order. If you haven't seen my face before, hey, my name is Love. I'd love you guys to stick around, subscribe down below, and join the fam because we're super chill and fun over here. And I'd love for you guys to be a part of us. But with that being said, let's go ahead and get right into this video. Originally, I felt like I was gonna do this video as a voiceover, but I'm deciding to change that, honestly, because it's not done yet. So I can still play around, but by the time you guys are seeing this, you're seeing the final cut, obviously. But in my what I got for Christmas video, if you haven't seen that video, I'll have it linked on the screen. I forgot to mention that I bought myself new bedding for Christmas with the money that I got for Christmas. So I got rid of all of my old bedding because my goodness, I just didn't want to have the memories of, like, you know, like you invite people over, you're dating, whatever, all of that. I just didn't want to go into a new year with those memories of like that. Even though I'm keeping the bedding, I can obviously just wash it, get rid of it, but I just wanted a fresh start. I got new pillows, new comforter, new sheets, all of that. So now I do have something to switch back and forth with, which is really good. So I got this really beautiful pink bedding set, which I really do like. I thought I was done with this pink color, but it continuously comes back. And I unboxed that with you guys on camera, and I have made up my new bed, and I really do love it. I'm gonna say the comforter is a lot thinner than the one that I got from Target. Usually I get everything from Target. My Target comforters, I love them because they're so thick, and every single time I get a comforter from anywhere else, like, I seriously get disappointed. But it's okay. It's still good. It still works just fine. Like, even the sheets I got from Target, like, I'm missing my sheets because they're so soft, but it's okay. Everything is good. And that's that on the new bedding. And I always used to never light candles. I stopped lighting candles like for years, but I just started lighting candles again towards the end of last year. And I just like the ambiance. Sometimes I literally sit in my bed and like just watch the flame. So I definitely lit a candle for this one. My calendar still said December on it, so definitely had to flip that and change it to say January. And my receipts is something that I always do. I keep a folder or accordion folder, file, whatever, of receipts. So I had to get the end of year, like all of the receipts from the end of November and all of December in order and put that in the accordion. So I went ahead and did that. My planner, guys. Oh, I'm so excited for my planner this year because I love it. It's like a notebook and a planner combined. It has so many parts to it, so I'm just gonna let the voiceover take over for this, because just let the voiceover do its job. My planner, like I said, is going to be one of the highlights of this video. I found this planner at Target last year, like really early, like maybe in October even. And I bought it because I fell in love with it. I haven't had any planner this style. I usually never go for a binded planner. I usually always have a spiral planner. But I decided to go for this like more of a notebook style planner. And I don't know, it just spoke to me, I guess, in that moment, and I still love it since buying it. So every month has this page, this neutral color toned planner I love. It has your monthly priorities, your goals, and a whole blank page that you can fill with whatever. And then it has your priorities and notes for the monthly view like this. And I love that the weekly view was just blank, like there was no lines, no nothing, just boxes, so you can make this whatever you want. But then in between every single week you get a page of notes, which I also love because it combines that notebook feature along with your journal. And I love taking notes outside of just using my planner alone, which is why I love that it had this. And then I forgot to show you guys that in the back of the planner, it came with these labels, so you can stick these like as tabs on the outside of your planner to label whatever you want. You can label it by months, and this was in my old planner from last year that I didn't really use, but I took these out so that I can use them in this planner for this year. So I was writing on that blank page, so this was after the page that said January, and I was just writing a few things that I got from church that really resonated with me, and one of those things was grit. And he explained this as long faith, and one of the themes and the words for this year was multiply, and I was going to write the themes of multiply along with it, which is what I wrote underneath that. And then I just wrote some words that like I needed as a reminder in there as well. I wrote 3 small goals for the month that I can try to work towards, and a few other things in here just to keep, private. This is not a plan with me whatsoever, but just some things that I wanted to write down to set up my planner, and just had to get that down as I was doing this video. In this monthly view, I didn't realize that Monday was the first column and Sunday was the last column. So I was writing things in Tuesday box, not realizing it was Tuesday. So I went back and fixed it later. And then I started planning out my week. So I knew that I was filming this video. So I was writing down some of the tasks that I needed to do in order to complete this video. So some of that was like laundry, film, edit, all of that. And then I also have these 2 to-do lists. One of them is like hourly, one of them is by the week. I tried to start using these last year, didn't really get around to it that much, but I plan to start using them a lot more this year. And one thing I forgot to mention in the sit down portion of this video was that I also had to do laundry. Laundry is a huge chore for me just because I'm always so busy with work. I don't really always have time to do it. So I do try to wait every 2 weeks to do my laundry. Most of the time it's just like bras and underwear. Like my work clothes didn't really get too dirty because I don't wear my own clothes to work. I just wear my uniforms, and I have like a couple sets of my uniforms. So once my uniforms are all dirty is when I typically do my laundry, because I have enough underwear and bras to last me like a whole month. So I don't really need to do laundry too often, which is why I can get by doing my laundry every 2 weeks. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I just folded everything and put it all away, and now we can get back to the sit down. Then I had to vacuum because goodness gracious, my carpets, this is why I hate carpeted floors, and I just would prefer a wood flooring with a rug because it's just so much easier. So I had so much fuzz and dirt and hair in my carpets. Like half the hair in my carpets isn't even my own hair. But that's what you get for living with 4 other girls with very long, annoying hair. Anyways, I had to vacuum, so I did that. And then after that, I needed to organize somewhere. So for my desk, I had ordered this shelf for my iPad, or not a shelf, a stand, I guess, for my iPad. And I set that up on my desk. I haven't really used it yet, so we're gonna test the functionality of it. But it's gonna be useful for sure for when I have to start studying for the MCAT exam and things of that sort, which is coming up very soon. Thought I had time when I booked that in like October. I think I booked my exam in April. I was like, I have time, and now it's January, and I feel like January is almost over, and it's only been a week, but it's okay. And then I got another shoe rack shelf. So there's already 2 of those shelves in my closet, and you guys know I have 1,000,001 shoes, so I bought another one for all of my winter boots, and I set that up on the outside of my room in the little hallway area. One of my roommates already has a shoe rack out there, so I didn't think anything of it, of setting up one of my shoe racks out there. So I have one out there. I put a few of my boots and a few of my Uggs on there for now. I have a lot more boots and Uggs at home that I didn't even bring with me because there's just absolutely no space for them. But eventually when I do bring all of my shoes and boots together. I'm just gonna stack my shoe racks high because they aren't all stackable. I can just like unscrew it and like restack them. So I'm gonna do that eventually, but for now they're gonna stay where they're at. But for the most part, I feel like that brings me ready for 2023. I didn't want to do one of those little generic make a vision board videos and this is my goals for 2023, this is how we're going to get after the year, because you can only plan so much, you can only have so much control. And honestly, one of the things I learned towards the end of last year is that control is an illusion. You feel like you have control, you feel like you know what's going on, and in an instant you lose all of it. And just so many things were going on for me at the end of last year. I really just don't want to put any extra pressure onto anything. I really do want to focus on growing my channel this year. That is one of the biggest things on my mind, is doing that. I want to take care of my health, which is what I really got into at the end of last year. I would like just scheduling doctor's appointments and making sure I was okay and making sure I'm good and have all of the resources that I need is super important to me as well. Taking care of my physical body. I want to get into the gym. I'm not going to say it's a New Year's resolution because typically New Year's resolutions only last for January. It's a life resolution. I want to get fit and healthy. And I was losing weight. I lost a good like 50 pounds last year naturally. I didn't exercise. I literally just changed my diet up a little bit, but then I started working at Chick-fil-A and started to gain some of the weight back. But now that I'm not working there, I'm hoping to see a lot of the weight drop off again like it was before. I do have a lot more travel coming up again this year. 2022 was a year of travel and I plan to make 2023 another year of travel for me. I'm in the process of planning a birthday trip and a spring break trip at the same time, so that's gonna be fun. Those are my first few trips of the year. I'm not sure how many trips I'm gonna be able to fit in. I know I want to go to on one in May. I just have to look at my savings and see if I'll be able to request off from work and get it all approved. Because I just start a new job, which is another thing I need to mention. I guess this is like kind of the updates portion of the video of this get ready with me for 2023. I don't know. I literally started like the third day of the new year on Tuesday, January 3rd, and it's been a week so far. I'm currently working as a lab technician and it's going good so far. We'll see. Hopefully this lasts long. It's pretty easy. It's pretty good job. Pays well too, which is great because I currently am not making anything from YouTube. I'm joking. I never planned to. Anyways, but yeah, that is pretty much everything I want to tell you guys for this video. I'm excited for the year 2023. I do have plans. I just don't want to say anything or put anything into the atmosphere without God's stamp of approval on those plans. I am trying to get back right with God. That is one of the things that I literally like have at the forefront of my mind this year. Like I literally take everything I learn in church on Sundays and apply them. Literally anytime I get frustrated, anytime I feel like giving up, I literally sit there and I'm like, what did you hear in church? What is he saying? Whatever. I literally, like, before filming this video, I literally came back from a worship audition at church. So don't say I'm lying, but we're trying to get there. We're trying to get ourselves along. But I hope you guys did enjoy this video. We're finding different ways to heal this year, different ways to get back right. I love you guys all so very much. Peace, dudes. Why do I always do that?